Pesman has helped me a lot putting this in perspective because Pesman talks more than I do, and Pez said everything. It's somewhat pre and post Gidget.
Yeah.
He said,
yeah.
Here we are. Now see, Pez is older. He's like 5 years older than me or something. Okay. So when I'm 16, you know, he's going out with girls with bumps and I mean, real women, and I'm not. And he's a.
Did you shoot most of your photos when you were like 16, 17? Or these ones that I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I shot my photos from 62 to 65.
Okay.
And
that's all post Gidget blow up.
Well, it's all post. Yeah, it'd be right. Yeah, because Gidget came out sometime 59, 60 ish.
Yeah.
But what Steve brought up, I mean, it's a good point. You had roughly pre-Gidget, let's say 50,000 surfers, of which maybe 12 were girls, and Linda Benson was the best, who played Gidget, and all those guys like Kim and Yos, that's the people that played in the movie, up in wherever it was, Malibu, Secas, Zuma Beach, you know, around there is where they filmed it. Yeah. What he was saying is that you got 50,000 people then, and how does, in 10 years from that time, you got 2.7 or 2.5 million people in the world, and they surf all over the world. How does this happen? I mean, exponential growth is something.
How does he get those figures? How is he even measuring that stuff? I mean, where? Because
to tell the truth, I don't. What he said, I didn't ask him that, but he said, all of a sudden you got people surfing. He said you had people surfing in Australia, but you had people like in Peru and this and that and everything else. And he said there was stuff going on in Europe that nobody ever knew about, South Africa. And he said, you know, and actually he did mention a few things. He says all of a sudden, you know, you get these indicators by the number of boards that are being sold, the amount of commotion that they're creating, or, you know, he said, you know, the North Shore is just ridiculous. Because when he went there, it was like 58, 59, I think. He was in that crowd, you know, I mean, the Buzzy Trents, the Kip Albergs, the Van Arsdale, I mean, that crowd, which gave Bruce Brown the fodder to do what he did. But like anything else, you had somebody that took pictures of it and could go out, like Bruce Brown and John Severson, they were the guys. And you know, they'd be in a high school auditorium or this and that with their 90-pound Wallen sack. And it's hard to explain because everybody here has DVDs or videos before, and you get the box set of this and shit. What was neat is that you had these guys were just doing, you know, they just knew the script. And I mean, here's Bruce Brown doing all the sound effects, stealing all the ventures, and nobody was busting anybody or anything. It was just a lot of fun. Nobody was getting rich.
I don't think people are getting rich anymore right now.
Well, no, not really.
No, Taylor Steele. There are people out there that have cornered it and have a formula. And when kids go like for Christmas, they get their DVDs. I think some people must be, but I mean,
well, no, the industry where people are making money in the industry is in clothing.
Yeah,
not in surfing.